hello, we are back in it again with yet another 1 year, one world. Once again. I'm going to be honest, I don't really know what we're doing today. Just doing something, I guess. Anything productive will work. Evil. I don't know if that's a smart idea right about now. And that's why. That little spider's gonna be stalking me, isn't she? She's gonna be stalking me and she won't even know. All I gotta say is, ma'am, I can assure you this is a fight you don't want to take. I was about to say, Weevil, can we keep the slow, please? Dude, how many slurs are you gonna take, you greedy pig? You greedy pig! What do you mean? Fuck your mushrooms, dude. Where you going with this shit? Where's the ninth? That's not the right Weevil. Sorry, buddy, but this is just the way this has to go. Something I always found kind of cute. Ladybugs, whenever they sleep, like to tuck their heads in, like this. It's kind of adorable. Not gonna lie. to bother with those 3 pets anymore. Just be the ant memorials that I need. Where? I was about to say, I hear one. You mind showing me where it is? The game did actually fancy showing me where she was. I'd love to see it. Fill my canteen real quick. Eat them net roasts while I'm at it. I don't know if this is just me, but I actually cannot hear shit at all. Seriously, what is this sorcery? How are you sneaking up on me? No, thank you. Now, thank you. Go on, you can jump here. I know you can. Okay, we're gonna do this so that you don't fall off the edge. Come over here. Should get Mithridates tier 2 from this kill. Assuming I actually kill her. Over here. Over here, bitch. So soft, it's not even funny. So scuffed that we're only halfway down. Should have been a little bit further in this one now. Ow. That's gonna absolutely fuck off with me though. That will be. Mithridatism tier 2, just as I called. So if you don't know how Mithridatism works, the unlocking of it, the first one appears after you kill your first wolf spider. Second one after you kill 5, which that was my 5th. And the third stage appears after killing 10 wolf spiders. So, yeah, essentially you want Mithridatism, you better get spider hunting. Is the whole main gist of that. Crystal. No, it didn't. I only got 2. I'm stupid. Okay. I need sap to craft up another torch. At all. I do. Okay. That's nice, I suppose. Quests again. Oh yeah, I could get the bird bath stuff now. Be more efficient if I take this silk rope bow. Easier, one could say. $60 should be enough. If it's not, then I'd be very concerned. Alright. Maybe back again. Nope, still need 2 too. Climb? Okay. And we dip. Yeah, it is close to the oak tree, that's why. Is that somehow closer to the oak tree? Indeed it was. This is the Trowel Gulch I'm looking for. There we go. Now I can hear things. Where the hell is Chopper Tier 3? Where did it go? Where did Chopper Tier 3 disappear off to? Is what I wonder. To this very day. Also, just for the record, that acid did absolutely fuck all to me. I hope you know that. Okay. Okay, Boomer. Okay, Boomer. This just goes to show how absolutely broken Ladybug armor is. I've been playing at debatably my worst so far. And this man is doing literally nothing to me. That's when you know a specific armor is a little overpowered. I'm gonna hold my ground. It did not pay off. Oh well. And that's when it does pay off. Good parts. How many more do I need? 19, and I have 3. That's pathetic. Whatever. We'll get more later. For now, we need to go to the bird bath. While also avoiding any pesky wolf spiders that may intrude us on our journey. I somehow got that. I should not have got that, but I did. I'm not gonna complain. You know what they say. Wait. Spiderlings have to die, but also, complaining about something that benefits you is relatively stupid. Unless it's immoral. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think gaining 1 extra water droplet that I actually do need to survive is immorally wrong. Or is morally wrong. God, my English is terrible today. My everything is terrible today, I'm now realizing. Any mites here? No. That is unfortunate. That is a ladybug, though. I'll gladly take your life. Bosh. Ow. I just realized eating that is actually extraordinarily dumb and... okay. That does go to show how much my durability has increased, though. That would have killed me normally. But, now it does barely anything. What are we doing here? Oh, you bitch. Why must you heal? There, but it could have before? I'm not gonna lie. That whole thing confuses Whatever. It is what it is, what it isn't. Didn't realize sap just randomly spawns in the hedge. I mean, it makes sense, but I still didn't realize. I'm gonna grind up some berry leather, or berry chunks while I'm here. Now I got the drying rack. I can actually hang these with effectiveness. You know, if I could find them. That is. There's another there. Okay. Right there. If you're wondering how I'm seeing any of these, the answer is sheer dumb luck. Okay. Fuck. I think that's everything for this little area here. Might as well get going before I thirst to death. That was in fact not all of them. I'm disappointed in myself. Oh. Okay, that could have been bad. Ew. That could have been really bad. Dear God. Why am I clumsy like this? No, I think that's a better idea. We'll go ahead and we'll shoot down any berries that I see and fail to jump literally every single simple jump. We'll shoot down any berries we see and on the way back, because I'm gonna have to drop down from the bird bath on the way back. We'll go ahead and harvest any berries that I shoot down. That's overall just a smart idea. I think overall that's just a smart idea. I apologize if it's dark. That's just the nature of Masochist mode, unfortunately. Forces you to use your eyes in gameplay and forces any people watching to not be able to tell anything that's going on. Gotta love that. There we go. That's the connection we need to get over here, and the way you get back is by connecting it to that one. While we contemplate that, I have to say we need to search for any more berries. Accuracy is improving. Oh. You can fuck right off. Like, what are we doing here, man? I really hope. You know what? I'm gonna time that out. I'm gonna time that out. God damn it. Oh. Why every single time? Thank you. Now get your bitch ass over here. Oh, you bitch. You little baby. Yeah, fuck you. Are we deadass? I parried that. What do we mean? If you're wondering how to get this banner, that is exactly how. Okay, now let's dance. Couldn't tell. Fuck you. There we go. Come on, bitch. Get over here. Get water before my dumbass dies. Get over here. What are you trying? My accuracy is just impeccable. This is proof. Why do I have to have worse aim than a goddamn stormtrooper? And why do I have to miss every single parry? And why does this mosquito insist on not being hit? Fuck you. Oh my god, that was a mini jump scare and all in itself. Also, yep, nice holding on there. Gotta love that. Also, what is this crow feather doing, dude? No, dude, what is this crow feather doing? Where'd the pieces go? Whatever. Alright. I'm going to go to the lab real quick. Actually, no, I'm gonna just head straight back to base. Get some food along the way. Should got enough water to make. Yeah, I have more than enough. Tooth of meat, you'll love to see it. Can I, like, move? Why is that clover just immovable? So you better eat that before it counts. Eat or die. What? So how is that even acceptable height to use a tuft? Fuck you. You are mine. Should be more than enough time to provide us the amount of time necessary to eat. I'd rather cook up something to eat. Do I have enough for a repelling axe? I don't. Oh, I do. God damn. Okay. That's a pleasant surprise. Any day now. Anytime you want a fancy finishing this side of Christmas would be great. Alright. I should respawn by the time I'm back, which is good. So I have enough patience to wait for those things to respawn. I'm surprised I didn't take damage there. Drink or die. If you don't see it on Masochist mode, something is wrong. That's all I've gotta say. Oh, me too. It's depressing. Did I keep the net yet? No, I have. I have the gold card for it, no? Yeah, I was about to say. Imagine having the gold card for something without having their normal card. I don't think that's even possible. Actually, no, that isn't possible. Damn. Jesus, you have a long jump distance. I mean, it's... yeah, that actually makes sense. They're parasites that rely on jumping to get on their victims. Just like ticks. And all their other fuzzy arachnid relatives. Bosh. Oh my god, that does a fuck ton of damage. Bosh. Wait, did I get 2 crits in a row? How much luck is even needed to do that? Oh well, whatever. We are here to grind these, not figure out how much luck is needed to shove a mite up my ass. Oh my god. For once in your pathetic life, just have stamina. It's not that deep. I saw one over here? No? I'm tripping? I'm hallucinating? Okay. There is something I actually really want to test while I am here. That being the functionality of creatures during raids. Because if they aren't functioning, then I, unfortunately, have to reset this entire server. Or rather file, which is an abomination in of itself. I really don't want to have to do that, but I'm gonna have to. I'm not settling for that cheesy strategy like last time. Stuff in here. Nice little meal. Could also get the Rusty Gold card while I am at it. That would make the most logical sense. I don't know. There we go. Rusty Gold card. Let's go. No threat detected, that is very good. If all is well, they should attack the mixer. If all is not well, they're not going to attack the mixer. They're coming. How about we attack the mixer? Why? Why are we not attacking the mixer? Is it... Hold up. Is that the reason why? That's the reason why. Okay. Well, that solves it. Okay. So that's going to become a new rule for this. Is whenever you get mixers, you need to set that on. Bugs fight each other. 'Cause otherwise, you're basically just cheating. I didn't realize that they consider that a threat. That they have to fight. Okay. I mean, at least I learned what I need to do. That's the most important thing here. I learned what I needed to do so that I don't accidentally cheese it again. Okay. It's honestly not a difficult change at all, either. Yeah, okay. Okay. That doesn't even change anything about the mode. Apart from making it actually... Why? Why did you just decide to circle back out of nowhere? Get out of here, dude. Get out of here and shut your ugly ass up. You're nothing to me. Actually nothing. See? Literally nothing to me. Like, stop it. You're embarrassing yourself. Can you even manage to land a single hit? Even through my blocks. Like, I will count a hit where I just block normally. Can you even manage to get a single hit? I don't think you can. I really don't think you can. Oh, that is sad. That is actually sad. How do you fail that miserably at trying to kill somebody? I'm gonna try to actually sneak around that one. Did I just make that blind? No, I didn't. Why am I moving forwards while pressing S? It does not make sense. Actually, that's such a good way to tell if there's any more berries. Use the light. I know, that seems like common sense. Because it is. Yet I couldn't think of it. Okay. I'm just glad I figured out what was causing them not to attack the structures, honestly. That was one of my biggest... No, thank you. Oh, you're sleeping. Well, thank you, then. I appreciate that you think taking care of your health is important. Because that means we don't have to fight each other for absolutely no reason at all. Okay. Let's go then. Oh my god. Not the Jizzweaver Juniors. I hate them. They might be more annoying than the adults, I'm not gonna lie. Nah, I don't think so. I think he'll stay stuck inside that leaf. Oh my god. Okay, boomer. You can't even hit me through a leaf? That's sad. Please, you two are embarrassing yourselves. Stop it. Get some help. Oh my god, actually stop it and get some help, dude. You are embarrassing yourself. Jesus. Threat detected. From what? Yeah, exactly. What I thought. Nothing. Nothing. I don't need my light anymore. I'm actually retarded. Okay. Oh. Lucky thing, I have a dagger so that I can actually harvest these. There we go. They should float to the surface because they are buoyant. Imagine that aphid counted as a threat. It's like, aphid threat detected. This passive creature sees you as a threat and therefore thinks it's trying to kill you. Actually, that actually makes sense, though. If something sees you as a threat, there is a decent chance it's gonna try and kill you. Just like the kill or be killed mentality. What you gonna do? You know? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Okay. I think I'm gonna go get the pinch whacker. for one. And for two, I think I'm going to peep some upper yard creatures. Now, if you don't know how this is done, you merely just go onto this leaf, this dry grass, up onto this blade of grass, over here, up onto this one, up onto that one, up onto the one here, followed by that one, and you're in the upper yard just like that. Easy as you like. Alright. Now I've got to be really careful here, because most of the creatures here two-tap me, which is actually horrifying to think about. So I'm slow as hell, Jesus. Yeah, most of the creatures here two-tap me, which I'm not a big fan of. Boy, Tick, get the hell over here. What are we... Alright, let's dance. Okay. Oh, right, I forgot. Ticks actually can get stunned. There we go. Tick Fang. Love to see it. Stop going inside of that rock, it's cheating. Oh, fuck yeah, I don't need your stamina. And you are dead. Jesus Christ. Takes that long to kill a tick right now. Holy. Golly gee. That's a whittling. Probably not going to get anything out of you right now. That's a widow. And while we're on the topic of peeping black creatures, that sounded pretty wrong, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't trying to be racist with that. I've already peeped the black ox beetle, okay. I assume I've already peeped the ladybird larva. I mean, if I have you, oh, I mean, ugh. 3,500 for you, okay. Tiger mosquitoes I've not peeped yet. There we go, barely. I was about to say, you better give me the peep. This ladybird is probably stuck in the ground. How about we come out of the ground? There we go. Okay. Yeah, I know, buddy. You don't like me either. Time that perfectly. Be gone. Okay. Fuck. Wait, where? How are we in the ground? No, how are we in the ground like that? Why are we in the ground like that? Ew. Oh my god. I was about to say, if I fell off because of that, I would have been relatively unhappy. I would have been an unhappy camper, one could say. Now there's a thing of 500 raw science up here. And the only reason I know that is because one time I decided to build up here in a creative world and saw this. That will kill me if I fall from there, so gotta go ahead and do that. Alright. Suppose we're gonna have to get that one another time. No. Or enough to keep you another time as well. Cause ain't there no way in hell I'm doing that with a bunch of mosquitoes on there. If I remember, there's a specific way you remember where to fall, and it's specifically line yourself up with the milk carton, I think. Drop down and you will see it. I'm going to assume it's that crack right there. If it's not, oh, I don't know what. Yeah, that's right. Move. There we go. Okay. It's the pinch whacker. I don't think I need to analyze you. That's supreme sturdy plating and the berry trinket. Alright. Love to see it. Ow. Right, past the orb weaver as she is sleeping. No, I'm not getting hit by that. Like, can you piss off, dude? You're not even in the right area. I'm out of your territory. Piss off, dude. Holy. Jesus. You know what? I think I figured out what I'm doing today. I am gonna do the pond stuff. Pond lab included in that. Yeah, I think that's a relatively smart idea. Might well, all we require is that. All of those are full. So we're gonna do you instead. Now when it comes to the pond, that would be useful. That we're just gonna save. We 100% need you. We need you. We don't need the gas mask. The torch becomes effectively useless because we're underwater. The rest you could say is needed, but honestly, I'm not gonna lie, the bow doesn't have too many uses. We don't need bombs in any way, shape, or form. The rest is needed. Yeah. Alright. I'm not gonna be up by the surface too much more at this point. At least until we complete the pond lab, so I'm just gonna gather everything that I need, including seeing this ladybug. Oh, there's no sap in here? Are we dead serious, dude? What's the point of me going in there, then? Ah, that's a scam. Please tell me the acorns have respawned. They haven't? What? What do you mean the acorns have not respawned? Actual fucking scam. At least I got some sap. No, we're not gonna go after that right now. Yeah, 0 acorns. That is a shame. Okay. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god. Game, can we not just randomly throw my axe, please? That doesn't make me a happy camper, I'm not gonna lie. 500, no, I need 3,500 for the cookbook. I need even more than that because I'm gonna get even more stuff from the pond and the sunken outpost. Ugh. Getting so many chips. I'm gonna craft as many bandages as we can. Okay. Oh no, I'm gonna keep those dandelion tufts because what if I end up in a scenario somehow, some dumbfounded way where I actually end up needing them. I just realized that was actually kind of a dumb idea. I can actually still... No, I can't. I actually can't see. God damn. So, well, we'll kill you. Oh my god, that takes so long to kill. Holy. Can I move? Thank you. Tadpole meat. Don't exactly fancy fighting one of them. So I'm not gonna bother. Now, fun fact, cutting these eelgrass down actually counts towards Grassmaster. So, if you ever wanted to just have a free source of harvesting Grassmaster in the most efficient way possible, well, now you know. Harvest all today. Right, I need to kill Water Boatman. Blasted Rogue is going to come in handy here. Finn. Last time I recall, I believe you need 4 boatman fins in order to make the fin flops, so I'm gonna need to kill 4 boatmen. Which is going to be a pain in my ass, but oh well. Analyze you and analyze you. Good. No, we're gonna keep that on us for now. Okay, what do I need for the rest of that stuff? Okay, so for the rest of the gill tube, I need literally nothing else. Okay. And for fin flops, literally nothing else. What about for another slime lantern? For another slime lantern, I need literally nothing else. Okay. Right, with cross science. No, it's inside the tube. Right. Harvest more of you. Anyways. Should be more than enough. Whatever the hell I need it for. I believe I did peep Trudy, so don't have to worry about fish. Well, I need to worry about avoiding her, but I don't need to worry about seeing her to peep. That is. Thought I saw you. Sorry, can I breathe? Where the hell did this man go? Hear you. There you are. And yet another fun fact, if you kill a water boatman or a diving bell spider, you will actually get free oxygen. I believe it's 50% of your max is what you'll get every single time you kill one. So make sure to take full advantage of that. That's not a water boatman. That's a water flea. Get it right, game. Get it right. Oh no. That's a Trudy, is what that is. God. Yep, I hear you, Trudy. Being a menace down there. You're dead regardless, kid. You idiot. You idiot! That might actually be the strat. In all seriousness. You could go ahead, just stab it with Tier 3 of Assassin. And, yeah, there's nothing it could do. It's just a ladybug, it's not a wolf spider. Calm the hell down. Me. That's not the right crafting station. And the slightest. Great. And we'll get our gill tube. And fin flops. Oh, it's gill tube. Great. Keep the rest. Because it could be useful. We got coziness level 1 from this? Huh. I was not expecting that. Coins respawn? No. Should I have just let that go a long time ago? Probably. Am I going to? Absolutely not. So fucking dark down here, dude. But honestly, I'm glad for that. This area was honestly a joke in the base game, or on base difficulties. Okay, what do I need for the bubble helmet? Just 5 bones, that's it. T-Rex, get the spear, get the science. I'm not looking for koi scales, but I will take just one. Just to go ahead and have it. Okay, I need to go back. Oh no, not stamina. Can I? Thank you. Holy, make it. the bones. Only the bones. And this is precisely why you go back a while before, because if you don't, you're probably gonna drown. For some stupid cause. There it is. There's our fifth. 1 and 2. Perfect. Now we can make the bubble helmet, which will allow us to breathe for even longer. And we can already breathe. Trudy anywhere to be seen? Because if not, then I'm just going to go up. No? Okay. Just going up then. We can make that. Oh yeah, easily. Okay. Make me a bubble helmet. Sorry, GuildTube, you served your, 5-minute purpose, but that 5-minute purpose is now over, so, yeah. Bye-bye, I guess. Can I move? Can I do? Yes, please. Two things we need to do down here. First things first is analyze these. Excuse me. Analyze them. Second thing is to fill you up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna take you. Quick from the head. Great. I kind of doubt that this thing will even last, so I'm going to craft another one of you. Tadpole meat, great. If at all possible, I'm going to try and go ahead and discover some pond landmarks. The reason I say if at all possible is because Trudy exists and might not allow me. Which, if she doesn't allow me, then, well, I'm not allowed. What can I say? Those things do some massive damage if allowed. I've genuinely had one tap me before. Just actually scary. Think about. Okay, she's over there. And then I can dive down here. Crucial landmarks. Like the ring. Where Trudy is. Merton. That is precisely why I wanted that. Right now, We're gonna swap out you with you. Yep, I can smell it. I don't know where Trudy is, but I'm gonna swim up now. Trudy, though. Where the hell is she? I'm also surprised that frisbee is not a location, but the one in the hedge is. Like, I get the one in the hedge has story significance, but, like... Yeah. I guess that's a reason. Well, that's story significance. This one doesn't. There we go, in the depth's mouth. And as long as we hug this wall, we should find the hatch. Yep, knew it. Okay. That we can finally analyze. This is a necessary component. We got the holodazzle thing. There we go. Analyze you. And open up this hatch so that we can use it anytime you damn well please. Why did that require a tuft? I don't get it, game. Was the tuft necessary there? Because I don't think it was. Oh well. What do I know? Now, if you didn't know, there is an intended path you are supposed to follow. The problem is the game never tells you what this path is. It's a bit of a bitch, I'm not gonna lie. You. What? Huh? Excusez-moi. You have an arc R. One might be asking themselves, what is this intended path you were supposed to be taking? Well, I'll show you. First things first, this science indicates that it is over here that you must start. Then, once you turn that, this thing opens, which indicates... Oh shit. Okay, I did not even realize what I just did there. I almost died. Oh dear. I am stupid. Yeah, pro tip, make sure you have your bubble helmet equipped when you are doing this. Otherwise, you will die like I almost just did. That's on. Alright. It's also a lot faster as well. Alright. So as indicated, you go here. Then this thing turns on, which indicates that you have to go this way into this switch, which you turn on. And then this thing turns on, which indicates that you were supposed to go over here. Now you could go up in that tube, or you could take the shortcut right here. Which, if you don't have a bubble helmet, that is, I'm pretty sure, the way you're gonna have to take it. Because otherwise, you won't have enough time. And then after that, you just go straight into the pond lab. No questions asked. Oh, you don't even need to cut those in order to get in. Love that. Alright. There's also a scabby down here that you can collect if you wish to. There's also others you can get as well. Regardless, that is the intended path. Quote unquote intended. Because truth be told, if it works, it works. Nobody give a damn if it's intended. If it works, it works. Next thing you're going to want to do is make sure you have a shovel. Not only to get the resources, but because right in here is a nice scabby for you to collect. Plus a bunch of clay. Beware though, there is a diving bell spider. Now, koi figurine is somewhere over. Ow. Koi figurine's right there. This thing is a bitch to move every single time, and yeah, you unlock the next level by doing that. At this point, equip whatever armor you are using, which is why you were supposed to bring your armor here, because there is a fight up ahead. A pretty serious one at that. What can I get rid of? What do I get rid of? That's the real question that must be asked. Food, that's what. Okay. Once in here, you will have a fight with plenty of tasties. 3 at least, but there can be up to 5. To bring heals with you for this reason. He's dead. Okay. Gosh, and you are done. From this point on in the lab, I'm pretty damn sure you don't need any scuba diving gear at all. Which is nice. But you will need to be wary, because this room contains perhaps the hardest challenge of them all. 2 Arc-Rs. And 2 Tasties. The Tasties are no issues, but them Arc-Rs are deadly as all hell. I'm really glad they're always stupid and open with that move. I've never heard that sound multiplied before. Ow. Jesus. Heal up a little bit. Do not get hit by that. Those charged balls hurt like hell. How did that hit me, dude? Okay. We are running away. We are running away. Honestly, don't be afraid to use this shit as cover. Okay. There's just balls everywhere. Don't make that weird, guys. You mind attacking, dude? How did you shoot twice? Oh my god, why? Why are your attacks perfectly synced? And why do I never have stamina? Yeah, fuck you, dude. I always find it that the hardest parts of these fights are always the beginning. Thank you for the free stamina. Hold on. Let's try. And there we go. That's the last we'll ever see of the Arcar. Actually, that's false. We'll see him again in probably future raids. But the more notable example that everybody's going to have to deal with is during the assistant manager fight. Or as he was once called, the ass manager fight. If you're wondering why he was called that, well, first 3 letters of assistant manager were what was used in order to go ahead and determine the name. And obviously the first 3 letters of assistant spell ass. So yeah, little lesson for you there. History lesson, I could say. Also, just so absolutely everybody is aware, you physically have to actually turn on the dome in order for these things to regrow. because otherwise they just refuse to. So yeah, make sure to turn on the dome if you want muscle sprouts growing. Also, don't forget that tape right there. Very easy to forget. You also need to open that dome if you want the doors to open. The hatches, I mean. Not that one, because nobody cares about that one until later in the game, but people certainly care about the hatch to exit this place. And to enter it quickly. Especially because that hatch allows you to get in and out without any diving gear whatsoever. Which is a really nice thing to have. Okay. Hatch, there we go. We're gonna discover the pond dome as well, if I already haven't. Yeah, I have not. Okay. Generally walking on the stairs seems to be what helps with this. There we go, pond dome. And, yeah. There we go. Now, I'm gonna remember to put on my diving gear this time before I die. And we are going to get the sunken outpost chip now. If you don't know how to do that, the way is pretty simple. You just go down here. Make sure you have your diving mutations equipped. Honestly, just ignoring these diving bells might be a smart idea, assuming you have something bulky for the chest plate. Anyways, you grab the thing right there. You avoid all the diving bells tactically. And then you make your way out through here. Simple as you like. Alright. Now, assuming you have an actually good oxygen source like me. Also, beware of that. If you go up here too quickly, it will count as fall damage, and on Masochist mode, that will just outright kill you. In fact, on WoW, that will actually just outright kill you. Anyways, if you have a good oxygen source, you don't need to refresh your oxygen, but I just like to, just because, well, I'm a superstitious, paranoid, dumb fuck that likes to make sure I'm 100% safe all the time. Except when I actually need to not be super safe all the time. Anyways, there's a milk molar right there, and the chest, if I'm not mistaken, lies right here. Behind here. No, it lies in front? Okay. No. Where does it lie? Ah, over here. Yes, the chest lies over here. We got a mega milk that I, for some reason, failed to get. And, yeah, sunken outpost chip. Now, if you want the OG slime lantern and the, whatchamacallit, the OG fin flops, and to not die of Trudy, then I would recommend staying down, and crafting the 2 OG items before you actually hand these chips in. Because if you don't, you will quite literally never be able to get them again. And that's not an exaggeration. So yeah, if you want to keep an OG slime lantern and OG fin flops, craft them before you hand these chips in and purchase the recipes. You can hand the chips in, just do not purchase the recipes. This place I don't think actually has anything to be discovered, but it does have raw science, which I like. Yeah, nothing of interest in here. At least for right now. Raw science is cool, though. Where am I going? I was going the right way. Where was I going? I have no idea. Anyways. Crucial tip, Trudy will never bother you if you're on the surface like I am right now. You get a little bit, that's fine. No more than something like this, though. If you go any deeper than that, you are fair game for that giant fish. Right. That's what I wanted. What's this? Max consumable stack size. Goated choice. Okay. Now. Going to go back to base. Deal with the stuff there, I think. And I think what I'm gonna do is go through the oak cave. If you didn't know, in the oak lab, if you go underneath it, there is a cave that you can go inside. And that cave is quite good for getting resources. What the hell? Some more you. Boom bam bop. Boom bam bop. And boom bam bop. Now if you want to go through this cave, I only ever recommend doing so with a bubble helmet. Like once you have a bubble helmet and a pair of fin flops. Also, the tier fin flops do not matter. All fin flops have the same speed, it's just durability and armor that changes. Like, can we not? I'm trying to have a moment to myself here, you know? Like, Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Can we not camp? No. You don't know I exist. Fuck off. And there's another right there. Why? Why are we like this? And why did you just double back out of nowhere? You cannot tell me that they don't know I'm already here. They're never beating the allegations. They're never beating these allegations. Never, I tell you. Okay. Anyways, as I was saying before I got so rudely interrupted by those wolf spiders. Dear God. If you want to go through this cave, even just to quickly clear it for the milk molders, you're going to need a bubble helmet. A gill tube and Mertine will not suffice unless you already know what you are doing. Which, if you're just learning about that, or this path now, you probably don't know what you're already doing. Anyways, so yeah, make sure to have a bubble helmet. A gill tube and fin flops will not suffice. Bubble helmet and bubble helmet and fin flops. Have Mertine equipped if you have it. Just gives you extra time. You can kill the wolf spiders on anything that's not masochist mode, or sorry, the diving bells. They will give you a good 50% of extra time in there. Don't even bother on masochist mode. It will only waste more time than it will give back. So, make sure you have a light source, even if you're not playing on masochist mode, because it is very easy to get lost in here. It's also very easy for me to lose my voice, Jesus Christ. And, yeah, without further ado, let's dive in. Literally. You're gonna have to be very quick about this, even if you know what you're doing. There's a scabby down here. Right here. There's also a rotten slime lantern there. There's tons of quartzite too, but I wouldn't recommend doing that on your first clear. Now this path, right here, there's a fork. This path leads to a backpack with venom arrows and a diving bell. It also gives you feather arrows, okay. The other path, which is the way you want to go if you're going through your first time, will lead you to a regular milk molar. And the exit... this path, I'd recommend keeping the science there, just to stay on track. Where is it? There it is. The other Mega Milk is right here. Remember, the science faces your exit. That's why I told you to keep it. And just like that, you are out. Easy as you like. Now, while Trudy's over there, there are 3 different caves that you can go into. And I think there are 3 different milk molars down here. No, the 3 caves do not correspond with the milk molars. Your first milk molar is right in this log. Excuse me, can I chop these, please? Oh my god, stamina. Please, work with me here. There's also some raw science in the log if you wish to harvest that. And your first cave is conveniently placed right around this area. What you're going to want to do is find this handle. There should be a crack in the wall somewhere. I think it's on the lower half. That would seem to be the case. There's also raw science over here if you want some. Can you, like, not do... okay, never mind. It's not here. You know what? It might actually be, like, in an entrance there. Or it could just be over here. I'm not gonna lie, I can never find this entrance. There's always one of them that I can never find, and it seems to be this one this time. What the hell am I in right now? God, I swore that that thing was where I needed to be. Is it by the leaf, perhaps? No, because that's one of the caves. Okay. There's one right here. No, it is by the surskit, because... no, it's by the leaf. I'm stupid. Okay, so go to the leaf. Go here. This is one of them. This, I think, is the Rotten Finflop Cave. It would, in fact, be the Rotten Finflop Cave. So if you're looking for the Rotten Finflops, that is where to find them. That still means that this cave's over here, though. The, Abomination Totem Cave, if I remember it correctly. So that one's at the surface. I'm almost positive this one's not at the surface, rather at the bottom. Somewhere by the surrogate, I know that for a fact. This is too far, I have a feeling. Yeah, that's too far. Oh, buddy. Okay, there it is. There it is. So it's at the top as well. And as we can see, a whole bunch of ant totems are here. But this is not the cave for the ant totem. No, no, no. This is the cave for the abomination totem. Something entirely different. There's also supreme quartzite and marble here. Just for you to remember later in the game. I have a feeling that they made this super hidden so that you would have your tier 3 tools by now. Oh well. Yeah, the aphid roast is the thing I need next. Your next molar, if I'm not mistaken, is in the next cave, which is nearby, not the first leaf that we were by. Why'd that aphid just drown itself? Not the first leaf, but the second leaf. I'll show you what I mean by that. This is the first leaf. If you want the milk molar that's over there, this is your landmark to basically say, hey, we're gonna jump up on this leaf, go over there, get the milk molar. But we are not interested in that right now. What we are interested in is the second leaf, which indicates the next milk molar on land, but also the next milk molar underwater as well. Yeah, this leaf right here. This leaf is your landmark that you want to go to. You want to make sure Trudy's not gonna bumfuck you. And you're gonna dive down right under the leaf. Just dive straight down, and the cave is right here. Easy as you like. And here is your last milk molar inside of the pond. I'm almost positive there are no more that are in the pond. There are more outside of the pond, near it, but that is your last in the pond. Again, make sure Trudy's not anywhere nearby, and you are fine. If you're looking for the last Mega Milk Molar, it is all the way down there, and there is another all the way down there as well, parallel to it. Shut the fuck up. Alright, now that we're done with the pond, I don't need Mertine anymore. Give me my natural explorer. And give me my ladybug armor. You did good, Finflops and regular slime lanterns, but now it is time for me to get something a little better. sorry, but that's just the way things go. Aphid honeydew, you love to see it. Acorns are not finally back. What the fuck? What the fuck? Alright. More aphid honeydew, you'll love to see it. Even more aphid honeydew, Jesus. Absolutely loving it here. Now, again, if you want the regular fin flops and you want the regular slime lantern, craft them before you buy the outpost and pawn chips. Found another super chip. Goodbye. Alright. Now I'm going to max out my health. In terms of order you want to go ahead and do your mutations, the only one that I say is universal is max active mutations. You should always strive to get that first, just because it is the most beneficial. Mutations can allow you to do a lot more things than any of these upgrades ever could. The rest is honestly up to you. I like max health because it makes you die less easy. Then I go for healing. Honestly, the one I would say is not useful on Masochist mode and you should do last above all else is Hunger and Thirst Drain. It basically does nothing on Masochist mode. On WoW, though, I would recommend that at some point. Anyways, for the pond chip, I am 100% going to get me some curved bases. Those are really good. The diving lantern upgrade, the fin flops upgrade, and the splatburst recipe are all pretty good as well. Splatbursts, if you didn't know, are how you are meant to go ahead and, whatchamacallit. They are how you are meant to, get the gum that's just stuck up absolutely nowhere. And if it's too far for you to throw a splatburst at it, you shoot it with a bomb arrow. That's how you're meant to get those without building. You aren't meant to do some mental gymnastics struggling to find out how to do that. Those bomb recipes exist for a reason. The reason is so that they can be used. Anyways, give me a slime lantern plus. That is a pretty good upgrade, all things considered. Let me just make sure that I have a regular slime lantern. I have a regular slime lantern. So I'm going to delete that one. Curved bases, honestly, I would say are probably the thing you want the most out of that, assuming you're a builder. If you're not a builder, then you don't care at all. Because you're a builder. Or, sorry, not a builder. Anyways, yeah, give me my arrows. Honestly, trash those. Rotten Stinger Spear. I don't know why I had that for so long. Get rid of that. There we go. Jesus, that's a lot. Anyways, yeah, that's the pond lab cleared. What time is it? It is 10:58 for me. 10:58 a.m., I should state. Honestly, I feel like that's some pretty solid progress for today. I learned what caused the glitch with the creatures not attacking the base, which was crucial. Because now I know that's nothing wrong with my game save, it's just a matter of change the settings before you do the raid of any sort. And if anything decides to raid you, you're gonna notice because there's an incoming payback thing. As soon as any one of those involuntarily happens, you gotta turn on bugs attack each other immediately. I know, it sucks having your bases destroyed, but it's a part of the game. I know, I'm a builder too. I get it. It's painful as all hell, but you gotta do it. 2. What is this, dude? Well, no matter. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Mac and bees, naturals. Gonna clear you of all that. Jeez, that's a lot of building things. I'm thinking next time we'll clear the Haze Lab of everything except the boss fight, because that thing is an absolute bitch to deal with, and I don't feel like dealing with it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can craft some beefy recipes too. Craft beefy smoothies, yep. Food. I doubt I had gastro goo before. Oh. Let's see if it actually changes anything. It actually does in some. Okay. Well, that's where I'm gonna call it for today once these things finish up discovering. Alright. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna finish it for today. Unless this stuff is finished. It is not. Alright. Yeah. Saving. Actually delete every save and just create a new one. And there we go.